I just had my final appointment for separating, and it is such a bittersweet feeling. I'm super happy to be starting a new adventure with my husband, and it's definitely a weight off of my shoulders. There's a lot of mental health going on right now in the military, and it's not taken serious, which does cause people to want to take their lives, and it's stuff that's really not talked about. This military stuff, honestly, 5.5 years later, I realized that it's all just a big game. They try to stimulate your mind, but they're not doing it in the right way. And it causes you to have a lot of physical issues and a lot of mental health issues and just stressors. And I just noticed a lot of stressors going into my personal life, and I knew that I couldn't continue to take that home with me to my family. And at the end of the day, you only get one life to live. And a lot of people may ask, like, oh, well, if you're leaving, what do you plan to do? I plan to be a millionaire, and I plan to get rich. And even though y'all might look at me crazy, y'all could just wait and see. But this experience, I don't regret anything. I appreciate all of the people that I've met. I've met my best friend in the military, so I never, ever for a second regretted anything. But the only thing that I can take from it is growing and learning and trying to help other people that may be in the same situation as me or feeling like they're stuck or trapped. Countless of times, I've cried, and I prayed for this, honestly. Like, I prayed for God to show me a different way. And the reason why I am separating is because I refused the vaccination, and I felt like it was just forced, and I didn't think that it was the right thing to do for me and my body. In November, I think it was November or October, they mandated all federal employees to get the vaccine. I denied it. I went to receive a religious accommodation, and then they contacted me 2 weeks later and said, hey, since you do not want to get vaccinated, you have the choice to separate early. My original separation was in September, and I had until April to decide when I was going to get out. So I decided to separate as of April 1st. So I did do that, and I just feel like it was God's calling to me to say, hey, your time's up. It's time for a new chapter. And I prayed. I'm like, God, please, I need a way out of this situation. And I swear God has answered my prayers, because I knew how stressed out I was, and I knew how overwhelmed and mentally exhausted I was. And I knew that it wasn't going to be good for my mental health moving forward. So I'm just, as my husband says, all praise is due. I'm grateful for the experience, but I am definitely ready to conquer the world with my husband. And we're going to do big things. And there's so much that we have planned and in store. And only the people that need to know will know. But we're going to do big things. And I'm happy to being a veteran, having that under my belt, because it is going to open a lot of doors. But I'm definitely closing the door to this chapter in my life. I'm grateful. I have so much gratitude, and I appreciate the experience, and it is what it is. So that was my little spiel for today. As I said, it was my final appointment today, and I am out.